Today's video might be a little more low energy because I feel like poo-poo butthole, death, and duty butt. So, hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we are going to be doing a full face first impressions. I did a Sephora haul not too long ago and that video will be up before this one, so I'll have it linked up here or up here for you. And the majority of the products in that haul I have never ever used before. I'm super excited. I've never really done a full face of first impressions before, so I'm like
really hyped about it.
But yeah, you guys, if you are ready to see the full face of first impressions, then keep on watching. Zoom you in a little. I can't talk. Zoom you guys in a little bit so you can see what's going on. First thing, I'm going to go ahead and start off with primer. I'm using a primer that I have used before only because I'm going to be using a brand new foundation today. So I want to go in with a primer that I know that works. So we're going to go in with the Milk Hydro Gripping Primer. I really love this stuff. It's one of my favorite primers at the moment right now. Like, if you haven't used this primer before, it's so sticky, but like in a good way. Okay. So we've got the primer laid down. I'm going to do the eyes first because I usually always do my eyes first. I'm going to go in with some eyeshadow primer. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion today. I used to use this all the time, but I haven't used it in a minute, but I still do like it.
A few moments later.
Yeah, maybe I'm not going to use this. I didn't realize how old it was. It's going to go in the garbage. Instead, we're going to use some concealer today. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I've never actually used concealer as a primer before, so this is going to be very new to me. And I'm going to go into some of the brand new Anastasia setting powder. It's a loose setting powder right here. I have it in the shade Vanilla, and we're going to go into a little bit of that and just set the concealer. Again, I know some people don't like to do this step. If you don't want to set your concealer or set your primer, then by all means, don't do that. And next, we're gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Jackie Aina palette, and you guys, oh my gosh, look at the packaging. Look how beautiful. Look at the inside.
Oh my gosh.
It's so freaking pretty. I don't honestly know what kind of look I'm gonna do. I may do something a little more like neutral, something a little more easy for right now, just because it's gonna be my first time dipping into this palette. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to go into ginger on a nice big fluffy brush, put this all over the lid, all over the crease, basically everywhere on the eye. We're going to really blend that out, make it nice and pretty. And we're going to go ahead and go into edges, and we're going to deepen this up just a tiny bit. We're not going to go on the entire crease, only on just the inner part. And then we're going to go into credit here and put that on the outer part of the lid in a V shape and kind of drag that up into the crease for like a little bit for definition. And then we're going to go into Zam and we're going to put that all over the lid. I don't know why I said it like that. I have had too much coffee. And now we're going to go into a little silvery purple shade and put that on the outer corner. Okay, so that is going to be the eyeshadow for the top part. This palette blended super nicely. The shadows were super pigmented. I really enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and just move on to the face. For foundation today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills new Luminous foundation, and I have my shade in 210N. Here is what it looks like right here. I'm super excited. I can't wait to try this out and see what it's like.
Okay.
Like, in person, this is a really good match for me. I just think on camera, it gets like more washed out. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to fix it with like some bronzer and stuff like that, but I do really like this shade. This is looking pretty good so far. I'm liking it. It's looking pretty good. It's looking hydrating. It's not like super dry or anything. For concealer today, I got the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer. I've gotten this in the past, but I got the wrong shade. I honestly think this one may be a tiny bit too yellow for me also. It is in the shade Wheat, and we'll see. I don't know yet. Okay, so we'll see. I'm gonna blend this in. Maybe not. Maybe it's not too bad. This is exciting. Maybe it's not too bad. I don't know. I think it looks pretty fine, but I'm actually kind of surprised. Next, let's go ahead and use some powder. I'm gonna use that same one, the Anastasia one. This thing, it's freaking great. It's so big. I know a lot of people are saying that you don't particularly have to set this powder, but I do like to set my foundation just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Ooh, this is nice. I have the feeling the powder may be a little too drying. We'll see how it is whenever I use some setting spray later on. Maybe I should do my brows. I should probably do my brows, and I'm gonna do those off camera and then I'll come right back. Okay, brows are done. Now bronzer. So let's go ahead and get into that. I'm using the Jouer Sunswept bronzer duo. I have gotten this in the past, but I got the shade too dark for me, so we're gonna use the correct shade. I got the light to medium bronzing duo. I don't know if this bronzer is too light. I can like barely see it up there. It looks better in person. I don't know why everything is looking so white on camera though. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's just me because it looks really, really nice in person. What's next? Blush. All right. I don't know why I said it like that. This is not a new blush for me, but I didn't actually get a new blush. I forgot to. So we're going to be going into the Alamar Cosmetics blush trio, and we're going to go into this middle shade right here. Now we're going to go in with some setting spray real quick just to kind of meld everything together, if you catch my drift. Okay, we're actually not too far from being done, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and go into some highlight. I'm using the Cookie highlight from Benefit. This is new because they recently came out with it in the single containers. It usually was only in the cheek leader palettes, so they came out with it individually, which I'm so happy about. Oh, there you go. Now you can kind of see it.
Oh, baby, it's
So nice. That's a lot of highlight, but we're gonna roll with it. So I think the only thing we really have next is the eyes. I am personally not going to put on liner and lashes today. You can do that if you want to, absolutely. If you want to do liner and lashes, please go for it. But I do really love glimmery, shiny beautifulness on the lid. I really want to make that the focus of the eye look, and I don't want to cover that up with a bunch of liner and lashes. I do have a new mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Blowout or Lash Blowout Mascara. Look at this. It looks like a little brush. I love that. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. I've never used this before, and yeah, be right back. Wow, this mascara is amazing. This mascara is so good. I really love this. Wow, I didn't know that I was gonna like it that much. That is really, really nice. I'm so happy with how this turned out here. So the last step that we have is some lipstick. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint. This is in the shade Uncut. Bam! Man, I love these lip paints. I love this shade. I think it'll look so, so nice with what we have going on today. Last thing I'm going to go ahead and do is add a gloss. This is the Pat McGrath gloss. And it is in the shade Pale Fire Nectar. So we're going to add this on top to see what it's like. Oh my gosh! I can see why Kathleen loves this so much. So you guys, that has been my full face of first impressions. I gotta say, there's nothing in this full face that I didn't really like. I gotta say, the foundation is super nice. I will have to continue to work with it and see, you know, what I think wearing it with a different primer. Next time I'm gonna use like the Fenty primer or something like that, one of them that I haven't used before. The concealer really surprised me. I honestly thought that it was going to be way too yellow toned for me, but it actually ended up looking pretty good. My opinion anyways. By the way, I know this light is not on. It's because the bulb went out, so I have to get another bulb for it, so I apologize. We have this one though. This palette,
Baby, yes.
This palette is great. I love the eye look that we created. Even though it is pretty simple, it is very basic, I still really liked it. Next time I do want to play with like some of these purples in here and some of these pinks. This mascara is literally like probably the MVP of the look today, like of the video today. I love this mascara. I loved it so much. I think it makes my lashes look really nice. I do love the way that this makes my lashes look. But you guys, I really hope that you did enjoy the video. If you did, then go ahead and click up that like button for me and then subscribe if you want to. If you want to see other videos that I post, and when I post them, click the little bell down at the bottom there. Again, my name is Kenzie. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!